my favorite once you do all the work, right? Because you can't really get to a clear vision that's not held back, that's not, bogged down by anything. If you went through 1 through 6 and really, upheaved your life and turned things upside down and had some honest conversations with yourself and removed anything that's negative or not aligned, right? You engineered the social environment, the physical environment. What do you do now? Well, one of the most powerful things we do as humans is work towards something, right? And that vision is so powerful. And, vision boards are so popular right now, but a lot of people put very materialistic things on the vision board, right? You want to talk about manifesting abundance and wealth, and we put the type of home you want to live in and the type of car you want to drive, the type of physique you might want to have, cut out your head and put it on a really fit person's body and think about the six pack and the abs. And that's been around for a long time. But when you go through something really traumatic and you really want to shift to a different vision of your life, because one of the things that people fall into that I feel is like a little trap is when people are in those situations that are very horrific and they say, I really just want to go back to the way things were.
Yeah.
And there's this ignorance almost of, well, the way things were got you to this place.
Yeah.
So moving from that to creating a new vision of, I want things to be this way. And maybe it includes 80% of the way things were, but you have to add, okay, what is your vision of you? What type of person are you being? Do you want to bring more love into your life? That requires for you to be more loving, right? Do you want more peace in your life? Well, that requires you to be more peaceful. And it's that way of being, of bringing that to the world, because then you attract that in the world. So you're a very, you know, loud person that loves talking to people and is very passionate, and you want more of that in the world. If you show up that way in the world, well, the other passionate people are going to be like, oh, hey, she's exactly like me, so I'm going to go talk to her. They're not going to go talk to somebody that's completely, opposite of them or not aligned with the same things that you're doing. So when you connect with people, if you want to bring more people into your life or you envision your life with certain types of relationships, well, be that first. Very cliche, be the change you want to see in this world, but it's true. It
Mhm.
works. And, big vision is your contribution to the world. A lot of people don't have this vision, is how can you impact the world? And a lot of people think you have to open a nonprofit and do some crazy things and invest a lot of money in order to have a vision of being a big contributor in the world. But it can be as simple as you saying, you know what, today I woke up and I'm going to make it a point to hold the door for someone, or I'm going to make it a point to give up my seat for somebody just because, just having that on your mind. Or I'm going to smile at a stranger, or I'm going to tell somebody that they look really beautiful today, just walking down the street, and creating that ripple effect. None of those things involve money. None of those things involve any sort of time commitment. It's just being committed to being a human that is making some sort of contribution in life. And that, they say just acknowledging a person and saying hi to them has saved so many people from suicide because they feel unseen, unwanted, unloved, or misunderstood. So something even so simple, you never know what the ripple effect could be. So my invitation is make the vision big, right? Make the vision of who you're being, the way you're being for your family, for your grandkids, for your children, for your community. Each person has so much power, so much power. You change one person and then they get inspired and do something positive for another person. And that's the ripple effect. It can go on forever and ever.